Oh man, I'm broke on crypto, just like Venezuela. Welcome. Today I'd like to talk to you about a failing cryptocurrency that in my opinion is a scam. This scam backed by the so-called illegitimate government of Venezuela. At this point, it sure feels like every government is illegitimate, considering none of them are listening to their people. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about the so-called cryptocurrency, the Petro. Now, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into cryptocurrency's creation. We'll begin with a spin into Venezuela's inflation. As of the time of this video, Venezuela has sanctions against it by the United States and has an inflation rate of over 2 million %. This is what I like to call, because I'm so smart, hyperinflation, whose greatest hits include Rome, Austria, China, France, the Weimar Republic, Greece, Hungary, North Korea, Peru, Poland, Philippines, British Malaya, Soviet Union, Yugoslavia and Zimbabwe. You may be asking, what is hyperinflation? Well, in simple terms, hyperinflation is the term used to describe prices going up by an insane amount. You see, the value of an object, product, or currency is usually derived from its scarcity, utility, or effort involved in its creation. Hyperinflation in this context is when your economy is overly reliant on a product, i.e. oil, that suddenly becomes worth a lot less than it was before due to overabundance. The cause of which was America and Saudi Arabia ramping up oil production. Now imagine that you're Venezuela and that you decide to continue spending the same amount of money or more than you did previously with less of an income. Basically, the Venezuelan government said, simplemente sigamos gastando dinero, aunque no podamos permitirnoslo, porque somos muy sensuales, para reducir el salario para los pobres. And that is the most simplest explanation of what is happening to Venezuela that I could come up with, and that's probably the best I'll ever speak in Spanish. Many people in Venezuela are desperate to get out of the country, and unfortunately the corrupt government of Venezuela doesn't want to face up to its actions, and so has decided to turn to its potential saviour, cryptocurrency. By creating a crypto, the Petro, each Petro is meant to represent a barrel of oil, which would be a fantastic idea, although not an original one, if you could cash out each Petro for a barrel of oil. Although in this case, as an individual, you can't, essentially rendering it worthless. You are, however, if you're a Venezuelan citizen, forced to use the Petro in order to purchase a passport. I mean, that's going to help the Venezuelans get out of Venezuela, isn't it, right? The Petro works on a proof of work algorithm, similar to Bitcoin, but that is where the similarities end. As although the Venezuelan government has opened up a registry for people who wish to mine the Petro, it does appear that the main organisation to be mining the Petro is the government themselves, along with their affiliate organisations. And you say, centralisation. And as of the creation of this video, the Petro doesn't even have a wallet. Really, it doesn't have a wallet. Also, who is holding the Petro that Venezuelans use to pay for their passports? This guy? That's the very same guy that keeps on increasing the price of the Petro, defeating its purpose to begin with. That's the very same guy, Henkel Garcia, director of Caracas consultancy Econometrica, spoke of, saying they will exacerbate both hyperinflation and economic downturn. He also said that they try to give the Petro circulation, but they ignore the fact that the use of a coin is a voluntary act in which confidence plays a role. I must say that I bear no ill will to the Venezuelan people. I don't know what's going to happen to Venezuela, although it doesn't look very good at the moment. I do wish them the best. What do you guys think will happen to the Petro and Venezuela? Let me know in the comments down below. I believe the real reason the government of Venezuela has done this is not to help the people, but to help itself stay in power. That is to say that it wants to get around the sanctions imposed on it by the United States and convince the OPEC oil producing nations to get off of the petrodollar, diminishing the United States' grip on power, thereby increasing their power to the top of the pyramid. There are some people who believe that diminishing the United States' economic power is a good thing. I am one of them. But I believe in this instance, we'd be going from one tyrannical system run by bankers to another tyrannical system run by a dictator with a cryptocurrency used as a weapon. I don't know about you guys, but I believe for the Venezuelan people and the rest of the world to free themselves from one system only to tie themselves to the whipping tree of another, I believe that that would be a big mistake. More decentralization is the answer, not less. And if you believe in freedom, both financially, mentally, and physically, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And also as well, don't forget to click the little bell so you get notifications for whenever I stream. Bonus points for anyone who counted the amount of times that I did this and leaves it in a comment down below. I've been broke on crypto, so you don't have to.